Good evening. We're reporting live from the intersection of a dusty school gymnasium and the gleaming Billboard charts. In 2026, the music industry is obsessed with one name, but it isn't a manufactured pop star from a Hollywood factory. It's Roberts, the man who walked away from a whistle around his neck at elementary to wear the crown of the new king of gospel pop. But while the world sees the glitz of the Grammy nominations and the 20 million viewers watching him sing the national anthem at the college football playoff, the reality of his daily existence is far more shocking than any tabloid headline. We've managed to piece together the 10-point investigative truth behind his daily routine, a schedule so demanding and divinely guided that it would break most people. Tonight, we go behind the scenes of the man who still volunteers at the school he once taught at, even with a $13.5 million deal in his pocket. The Roberts day doesn't begin with a call from a high-powered agent. It begins with the soft stirrings of 3 young girls in Meridian, Mississippi. Long before the sun touches the magnolia trees, is already in dad mode. As a father too, and the baby of the family, Grace, his first priority is the domestic hustle. This involves everything from morning prayers to the chaotic ritual of breakfast and school bag checks. For these early hours are non-negotiable and represent the most grounded part of his day. He has often spoken about how being a father is the best thing that ever happened to him, and he handles his daughter's varying personalities with the patience of a saint. Whether it's managing a bout of jealousy over who gets more daddy time or ensuring is comfortable, this 5:30 a.m. start provides the emotional ROI that fuels his entire career. He famously missed birth in April 2025 because he was competing in the top 8 of American Idol, and he spent the last year treating every morning like a chance to make up for lost time. This grounded start ensures that no matter how big the stage gets later, his feet are firmly planted in the reality of family life. While other superstars are just getting home from after parties in 2026 is pulling into the parking lot of elementary school, this is perhaps the most shocking part of his routine. Despite a $13.5 million Netflix deal and a record-shattering 26 million vote mandate, he still reports for duty. While he officially left his full-time teaching job because the fame made it impossible to work without a crowd forming, he still shows up as a volunteer. He doesn't arrive in a limousine. He arrives in a vehicle that blends into the Meridian landscape. This daily commitment to his former workplace is his primary source of authenticity. It's a divinely guided choice to stay connected to the students who still call him Coach Roberts. This routine keeps his ego in check. It's hard to feel like a global icon when you're helping a second grader tie their shoelaces or organizing a kickball game. For the gym floor is a sacred space that reminds him exactly where he came from before the world knew his name. From 8:00 a.m. to the early afternoon isn't just standing around, he's mentoring. Even as a volunteer, he uses his platform to teach resilience to the kids in Meridian. He often shares the truth about his first 2 failed Idol auditions to encourage students who feel like giving up. This role as a shadow mentor keeps his soul intact. The discipline required to manage a 5th grade gym class is the same discipline he brings to his cutthroat negotiations with record labels. To the kids he is a living example that you can reach the stars without ever having to leave your behind. Rumors suggest that he's secretly funding several after-school programs at the school, though he refuses to confirm his charitable donations, preferring to keep his philanthropy as quiet as his morning routine. This period of the day is in humility, proving that his King of Gospel Pop title hasn't replaced the coach who genuinely cares about the next generation's future. Even during his school duties, the new King of Gospel Pop never truly stops creating. Lunch breaks are often spent in his car or a quiet office, humming melodies into his phone. This is where the sound truly begins, in the quiet moments between the chaos of school life. He might be reviewing a mix from Jonathan for their next collaboration or coordinating with his management about his tour dates with R&B icons like Brandy and Monica. This hybrid work style allows him to maintain his gospel pop momentum without sacrificing his commitment to the Meridian School District. It's a balancing act that industry insiders find remarkably efficient. While other artists spend thousands on creative retreats, finds his inspiration in the sound of a school bell and the honesty of a child's laughter. These stolen moments of creativity are what lead to #1 hits like Heal, which stayed atop the Billboard Hot Gospel Songs chart for weeks because it felt real to people, because it was written in the real world. Once the school duties are finished around 3:00 p.m., the whistle comes off and the vocal warm-ups begin. Afternoons are dedicated to the silk and sandpaper texture that has made him a household name in 2026. Whether he's working in a home studio in Meridian or flying to a quick session in a nearby city, this is when the professional superstar persona takes over. He spends hours refining the space and stillness in his phrasing, ensuring every note carries the church-bred conviction his fans expect. This is the hustle that turns a former PE teacher into a Grammy-nominated force of nature. He is known to be a perfectionist in the booth, often recording a single line dozens of times to capture the exact emotional truth. This afternoon grind is what allows him to hold his own on stage with R&B titans like Muni, Long, and Kelly. It's not just talent. It's a disciplined, daily effort to ensure his gift is used to its full potential. Between 4:00 p.m. and 6:00 p.m., enters business mode. Known for being pretty cutthroat in negotiations, he uses this time to handle the administrative side of his independence. He manages the details of his $13.5 million Netflix docuseries, reviews contracts for the Boy Is Mine tour, and plans high-visibility events like his viral national anthem performance at the 2026 National Championship. He refuses to let the machine dictate his path, often telling his team he'd rather stay in Mississippi than attend a superficial red carpet event. This fierce independence is why he currently outsells favorite artists who have surrendered their sovereignty to major labels. He is a savvy businessman who understands that his brand is built on his refusal to change. Rumors suggest he's currently weighing a major endorsement deal with a global sports brand, but he's reportedly holding out for terms that allow him to stay focused on his kids and his community first. By 6:30 p.m., the superstar duties are paused for family time. Is adamant about being present for dinner, homework, and playtime. He treats these hours as sacred space, a time to decompress from the pressures of the global music industry. Being a father to 3 girls provides him with a perspective that most pop stars lack. He is building a legacy for, and not just a career for himself. This domestic stability is the secret weapon behind his unshakable stage presence. He knows that no matter how a performance goes or how the critics react, he is coming home to a house full of love and girl-dad responsibilities. He credits his wife's strength as the foundation of this routine, though she remains a private figure, rarely appearing in the spotlight. This period of the day is when he recharges his emotional batteries, ensuring he has enough soul left to give to his fans the next day. As his daughters head to bed, takes advantage of the Mississippi peace, the lack of traffic and noise in Meridian, to engage in personal meditation and prayer. This is his time for a spiritual recharge. As the grandson of a bishop and a deacon, his faith is the literal engine of his daily routine. He spends this time reflecting on his divinely guided path, ensuring his intentions remain pure. This nightly ritual is where the space and stillness of his vocal style is born. He learns to sit in the silence, a skill that translates into his powerful, emotive performances. He often spends this time on his porch, looking out over the pines of the Magnolia State, away from the digital noise of social media. It's this quietude that allows him to write lyrics that resonate with millions of people who are also looking for a little peace in a chaotic world. Before ending his day, spends time on his digital ministry. This involves engaging with his 26 million-strong congregation on platforms like TikTok and Instagram. He doesn't just post content, he shares testimonies. Whether it's a clip of him singing in his local church or a heartfelt message about his journey, he uses this time to strengthen the bond with his fans. This grassroots digital strategy is a key part of his independence, allowing him to bypass traditional media and speak directly to the people who voted him into power. He is known for responding personally to fans who share stories of how his music has helped them heal, reinforcing his reputation as a grounded and compassionate icon. This engagement isn't a chore. It's a way for him to see the real-world impact of his music, which in turn fuels his desire to keep creating unapologetically content. The day ends exactly as it began in prayer. Roberts closes his eyes with a final act of gratitude for the unpredictable magic of his life. He remains a man of the soil, a mentor to the children of Meridian, and a servant to the song. As he sleeps, the global music industry is already prepping for his next move, the release of his new single, Head Up, or his appearance at the 2026 Grammys, but is simply resting for the next 7:30 a.m. arrival at Elementary. This cycle of humility and fame is what makes him the most interesting man in music today, a king who still knows the value of a gym whistle. His routine is a straight line of integrity, proving that you can win the world without losing your soul. Tomorrow, the alarm will ring again, and the coach will return to the gym, ready to inspire a new generation before taking the world stage once more.